Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be talking about commenting your code. Last video we just looked at an overview of a simple program system that print line, what it does. We looked at the span between this and how your code must go in between the brackets over here. We talked about uppercase and lowercase and how Java is very case sensitive. So if you haven't done that, I encourage you to please go back and watch the previous videos. Do not skip around in the lesson because you will get lost. Everything we do builds up your knowledge. So every single lesson is very important. So today we're going to be talking about commenting your code. This is going to be a pretty short lesson because this is very simple. You see, sometimes I can say system.out.println. If you guys remember what this does, it prints out onto the console. I can say I like to play, right? And then I can print this onto the console and it's going to say I like to play. And then I'm going to I wanted to remind myself that write a program that says I like to play when I get my work done. Okay, now if I run this, I have an error. You see, because these have not been resolved to any data type, so the computer doesn't understand what I'm to do with this. But this is only for me to understand. It's not for the computer to understand. So the way you do that is to put /, two forward slash has now become a comment. So the computer now ignores this. This is no longer part of your code. This is only for you to understand. So when the computer runs, when I run the code and the computer compiles everything, it would ignore this because this is a comment. So that's what comments are. So you put a / and then you write whatever you want to write. The computer will now ignore this because you have your / here, so it knows, okay, this is a comment. This is not for me to understand. I can ignore that. But you don't have to just keep every single line, write a / and then every single line, you can use / and a star, and then press enter. Then it's going to keep on going, and you're gonna have so many different lines. So anything that goes in between these, it's your comments. You see, if it goes outside of it, it's no longer a comment, so the computer will count that. So that's all I wanted to cover today. It's very simple. It's just how to write comments, and it's very important because if you have a really long code and you want to remind yourself, what was I doing at this point, or what am I going to do, you have to put that in a comment. So when you start it all over, or if someone else is looking at your code, they're going to know, okay, at this point he was doing this and he was doing that. So it's a very useful skill to have, and I urge you guys to practice more, use comments in your code, get the feel of it, so as we move on, you learn by doing. Thank you.